1. E. Hello, welcome. Today, life is rough, so we're gonna write code. There's nobody watching, as per usual. Let's frickin' go. So, thankfully, I have my good friend CJ here, and we're gonna turn the music down, and he's gonna do whatever it is he's doing, and I'm gonna write code. So, we'll listen to a little Maya Solove, as always. Yeah, get on to writing code. So, where were we last time? Right, last time we... what did we do last time? Oh, yes, last time that we were working on this, we wrote the piece selection algorithm, and it wasn't completely broken, which is good.
Yay! It's unbroken like my mind.
Yeah, very nice. So we'll set a self switch C. And then this one, we gotta start off with a comment, of course. And which algorithm is this?
The best algorithm.
Order randomization algorithm. That's what this is. Randomization algorithm. Yay. I don't actually want to put an enter there. Okay. I should have made it all caps lock. To be consistent. Order. Random is... Oh, CJ, is it spelled with a Z or an S? Randomization.
S. Right?
I have no idea. I always forget. Oh, no, it's definitely not S. It's a Z.
It's an S. It's a Z. Why is it not correcting? Okay, apparently both are valid spellings.
Yeah,
Why
that's
English?
because American and British spelling, and I always forget which is which with the S's and Z's.
Which is right.
Yeah, and because it's Canadian, we have the extra bonus of guessing which of the two we're actually supposed to use.
Yeah.
Order randomization algorithm. Oh, frick. Enter doesn't do what I want it to do. Right. Okay. I think first, though, I think I needed to fix the selection algorithm right, because there was an issue with it. Of some kind. Eh? Okay, so I wrote a bunch of pseudocode, and now it's meaningless gibberish to me. Let's see if I can decipher it.
Just like regular code.
Except even more so than normal, somehow. Okay, so I'm supposed to replace some of the selection algorithm, but I don't know which bit of it. Oh, right. Oh, we have it stuck on loop 1. That's garbage. Why does it always do that? Okay, so I think it was... It's this bit, not to check if it's valid. I think this somewhere in here. Yeah, the budget allocation. I think we need to turn up the music just a little bit. There we go. So there's a loop here, and if the loop goes beyond, has more iterations than pieces.length, then break loop. Okay. that's our end condition. If piece such and such dot cost is, huh? I'm so confused. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so this was going to go at the end of the selection algorithm to reduce the number of tries, like this whole thing, the whole budget fails system. And basically, the idea behind this is that you go through all of the pieces that we have, and you check which ones are going to exceed the budget, and then you take them out of the list. Right. Where's my phone? Because my phone has brick. Well. Oh, of course, it's on the keyboard. How do you like this music, CJ?
It's decent. Very much not my usual.
I know,
drive.
right?
That's because I usually go for like
English language stuff?
I mean, I've been trying to push into not that, so.
Good for you, you bilingual son of a gun. Well,
I
semi-bilingual.
Songs, so.
Yeah, I listened to a bunch of this gal at Christmas during the Christmas streams, and I was like, "Ooh, dang, I like her voice. I like her Christmas stuff best of all." But,
I thought you said Iskal, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Iskal? Oh,
Yeah.
like the Minecraft YouTuber.
Minecraft YouTuber. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, very different."
Yeah, I listened to the Minecraft YouTuber, and that's why I listen to this lady now. No.
I mean, I don't think his first language is English, so that would make sense on paper.
I don't think it's Portuguese either.
No, I don't think he's Portuguese. I think he's like Swedish or something.
Yeah, it's one of those Nordic countries.
One
Or
of those
German. Somewhere in...
stinking Nords on YouTube. Like, gosh.
Yeah. Something like that. Recursion. Array manipulation. We can skip that day. No, I don't want to restart the puzzle. I just want to... No, dot length. I understand how to use dot length. Thank you. Okay. I need to remember how to remove thingamagummies.
Well, first you name them.
That is true.
No longer thingamagums.
Oh, CJ. Oh, CJ. Ah, you got me there. I think I need to... It's splice. So how do I use splice? Oh my word. Get data for each... Okay, no, that's not it. Perhaps this button. Joshua looks through a thing to try to find... Nope, that's not it. Ah, here we go. I think I need to use dot split. Wait, that's not it. That's average. Where's split? So I can add to the list. No, I don't want to. Dot push. Okay. Yes, dot push. But where's dot split? How do I use dot split? Nope, that's not helpful. Maybe if we go to the code playground, it will assist. This is the problem with this app. Things are poorly labeled. Dot shift dot slice dot splice. Well, I know, I just want to look at what it is, okay? Time to look up JavaScript.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, indeed. Somebody has pinged me. Why? Why have they done this?
How dare they? Yes, that's right. Shoot, forgot.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to walk the dog soon. So.
Ah, well then.
And then I'll be back because that'll only be like 4 million years.
Nice, nice. Perhaps it's splice? That's for strings.
Jess, almost break time.
Don't want strings. I want objects. Array? Yes, array will be closer. Slice? Okay. Okay, nope, that's not quite it. Splice, here we go. I think this is it. Adds removes items to from an array and returns the removed items. Okay. Index how many, and then the items that should be added to the array. Okay, yes. Why didn't I just start on W3 schools?
Because that would be
Intelligent?
effort and intelligent, and that's
You're
why I can't
absolutely
find
correct, CJ. That would be intelligent and take less effort. Intelligent. Remove invalid pieces from list. And we're doing that instead of the budget fails garbage. Except we'll actually put it here. And ideally, that would mean that we don't need this bit anyhow. Well, so I think the first thing is that we actually want to... Wait. So we don't actually want to remove them from the pieces list. What if we just changed their probabilities? That would be just as effective. And probably safer. Set probabilities of invalid pieces to 0. So then we'd need another loop. A loop within a loop. Within a loop, I believe. Then we need a conditional branch. We'll just do that for now. So we're already using...
To go now.
Alrighty, well, join up later if you want to, or if you don't, that's fine too. I will see you when I see you, my good friend, brother. Catch you on the flip side.
Yeah.
Everybody say nice things to CJ as he goes to walk his dog.
Yeah. It's such a difficult task.
It is. Everybody say nice things to CJ. He deserves it. He's a right old G. He's a great guy. So tell him nice things. Well, I've discovered who my one viewer is.
I literally just signed in for that joke.
That's amazing. Worth it.
Yeah.
Worth it. Heck yeah. Okay. So we're already using piece iterator, which means we need another iterator.
Yeah, alright.
Catch ya, man. Okay, so now we need to control variables. We need to actually pick an adequate variable. Piece iterator 2. So we will set this by a switch. Why the frick would we want to use a switch?
Nope, they didn't give me one. They seemed like they were just as eager to move on to the next person as I was to, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do here? I don't know what this is. But, yeah, I had a problem there.
Hmm.
I had a problem. Just didn't. Yeah, your brother's got his jacket on. She doesn't need to come with, though.
Let's just mute CJ for a bit here. We'll just leave that so we don't leak his personal conversations. What is piece count? Where do we set piece count? Ah, okay. So piece count is for that. Okay, so in variables value 303. It's not 303, is it? 308. It's closer than I was expecting. Data map infos dot bridge pieces dot length greater than or equal to data map infos dot bridge pieces dot length. Then break the loop, which will be this loop. Now we have our end condition there, which is good. That's always important. Then we have another if, another conditional branch. And this one's also going to be script, I expect. Is variable 310. Where are we using 310? Ah, good grief. 310 is current piece, I see. Oh, we need to start by setting this variable. Piece iterator 2 set to 0. There we go. Now we can actually properly loop through things. Right. Okay, so if the piece cost is greater than the budget, right. So if $ data map infos dot bridge pieces, which bridge piece? This bridge piece, piece iterator number 2, which is stored in $game variables dot a value 308. So if that piece dot cost is greater than the budget. Now, what is the budget? 301, which is $game variables dot value 301. So if that is true, then we want to change the probability of that piece to 0. But only if it's not already 0. So we'll add another conditional branch, set this one to script as well. Else branch, yes. Actually, I don't think we need an else branch. So the alternative to this if statement, so this is saying if the cost of the piece that we're looking at right now with piece iterator 2, man, it's so hard to say sometimes. If this piece, its cost is greater than the budget, then we're going to turn its probability to 0. Otherwise, I got sidetracked. Otherwise, we can stop looking at this because they go in descending order of cost, which is very handy. Otherwise, break the loop, which means we can stop doing this. Now we need to do this script. If that bit, but what is the thing? Dist for distribution. Dot dist wait a second. I forget what the not equals to operator is. If it is not equal to 0, then set it to 0. I think that's in the wiki. Yes, okay, exclamation mark equals. Makes sense. Exclamation equals, so is not equal to 0. Then Then we want to set it to 0. And I think we do that with script. Equals 0. There we go. Set it to 0. Take it out of the equation. Okay. Ah, we have a common event here. And I think we actually need to control another variable here. Yes, let's use a variable. Variable. Control variables. Okay, not this one. Bridge. Max piece cost. And control variables, piece iterator 2, add 1. Because that's the only time we're going to iterate. And here, we don't want to set it equal to 0. We want to set it equal to... Oh. So hopefully this works. I really hope it works. Oh, not to its distribution, but rather to its cost. There we go. Then break the loop. Okay. Okay, so let's check that common event. Ah. So herein lies the rub. We can't actually use this random value, because we need to use it based off of a variable. I do still have a... Good. So instead of random value, random high, and random low. Oop. Random low. Oh, wait. Yes, discard the changes. Okay, good. It is using random value. Good. And random low. So random low will be 0. Random high will be... Oh, wait, no. Oh, frick. I set the wrong thing. Set this to according to variable. Max piece cost. And then we use the here we go, the common event, random integer between range, which would take the max piece cost and the low, set a random integer, and yes, it sets variable 4, which is random value, sorry, correctly. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, which means that we just need to make sure that, to start with, we set that to 99. Max piece cost to 99 for the very first time. Okay, so this should hypothetically work. And this should actually never happen, hypothetically. Still want to leave it in, though. Okay. You know what? Let's just make it happen. Let's see if it works. Only one thing for it, I suppose. And I didn't include any of the debug text boxes, which I probably should have. Would have made things a lot easier to just make absolutely sure. Okay, let's hope this works. At least the music is good. Okay. $16 and then 4. Okay, so we have immediately run into a problem. Just dot length, no brackets required. Well then. Hopefully that's the only mistake we made. Fingers crossed. Dot length. Here we are. Sure, we'll do easy in. 8 with 2 extra. Okay. Give me that F12. Oh, and we did it twice. Okay, so... Oh, no. Nine plus 1 is not 22. It's 10. This one had a leftover budget of 39. Or was that a starting budget? No. Okay, 7 quarters. Need to take out 9. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 1. Okay, so there's my 7 quarters. Here's my 1. What color were 1s? It's been too long since I did. Forgotten what everything was. That's not the right piece. Here we are. Here's my 1s. Okay. Make it 9 quarters. Oh, an extra 2 quarters. Which is a half. And this is still impossible. Why? Oh, I forgot to reset the distribution for the extra pieces. Oh wait, the extra pieces don't actually use distribution? Do they use distribution? I forget. Shoot. I'll have to check. Okay, yeah, so I have a feeling we're going to need some debug text. Just in case. Although what we can do is we can try running it again. Okay, so this time quarters, halves. Okay, yeah. Is that all we were supposed to have? Oh man, it's been so long. Forgotten so much. Where's my distribution? Oh. That's an assignment. I'd like to forget about that, thank you very much. I think we just have it written down here. We do have this distribution number here that we could reuse. Anyhow, easy. So now we have to map this to this. 12th, 6th, 4th. Oh, wait, it goes in ascending order. This throws a bit of a wrench in the works. So we should have quarters, should have halves, should have 3/4 and wholes. Okay, but yes, we have made a fatal mistake. We've actually made 2 fatal mistakes. We'll set this equal to and subtract 1. And we have a total of 12 pieces. So we'll set this to 12. Actually, we should set it to 11. Because 0 is the first piece. Wait, can we have 12 or 13? Oh no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, yes. Okay, so it should be set to 12. There we go. So now it's going to go in inverse order. Now hopefully it'll work better. We're going to get 8 and 2. Budget of 48. Did we just get unlucky, or did something go awry? So it seems to be really favoring those quarters. And we're not getting anywhere near the budget that we need. Maybe I should just scrap my entire selection algorithm at this rate. Jeez. Oh, 1 second. Sorry? Thank you.
Okay, work on your room.
Yes.
It's better, I think, than it was.
I'll have that one for you, Swolens.
Good.
It's use this.
Okay, get that one into your drawer though. That, and I know that's
I know.
really impressive, but I know that it is a challenge for everyone. Into the drawer.
Okay. Just paste that there for now. Let's see if this makes a difference. Because it seems to be favoring quarters much more heavily than it's supposed to. And this is taking much longer. I should have made a backup before I did this. Frick. Budget's probably gonna be 301. Yep. Okay, let's try that. Hopefully that'll be enough to let us know what's actually going on. Max piece cost is 21. I should pull up what it is by default. Oop. Yes, okay. 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. So it's still really favoring quarters for some reason I don't understand. Let's try that. Maybe that'll give us a better idea. Zero, okay. 14, sure. 4, 9, 10, 0, 7, 11. So far yet we have to see a random distribution, but we also have yet to see... Interesting. Okay, so that bit is working. The bit that changes the distribution is correctly working. Oh my word. Stick. Yeah, so we got all quarters there, and that is not what we should be getting. Those random values weren't exactly very random. So why were they so non-random? So it seems like the problem is in here. And that's 309, I think. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so confusing. Okay, upper, 99, 99. Uh-huh. 20. Why did it drop to 21? Oh, because it went to cost, not to distribution. That makes so much more sense. Start by naming it max piece. Dist, not cost, dist, distribution. Now it should work. Let's just check to make sure that it is working. 99, 99. 0. Hmm. I didn't think about this. This may not have been such a bright idea after all. Parts of it were very bright. Some parts of it were very not. Oh, this needs to go first. Because otherwise it'll just set it to 0. That's not good. Yeah, CJ had to go. He had to walk his dog. He might be back. We'll see. Okay, so hopefully now this will work ever so slightly better. Okay, let's check. Let's check if our randomization actually works. Okay, yep. 99, 99. Yep, 99, 99. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can try. Am I using this max piece cost for 2 things? I have a feeling I am. Am I relating it to budget ever? Oh, man. I don't think I actually am. All right. Have fun. Maybe that will help me make more sense of it. Yeah, because our first one is at... So that should have changed it. Why did it set it to 100? So that worked. Piece not allocated. The frick? What just happened there? Everything went off the wall.
You say I can be loyal, not faithful. I say fine, but I will return the favor. Our love is just too big for 2 people. Fine, go after that dream you've been seeking. It's the dream girls that you like best, the ones that never let you rest. You run and run, but you don't find they live only inside.
Okay, what if we just move this over here for now?
I've been alone in far off places, but
We'll just let it keep searching and searching and searching. We're not gonna change the distribution.
we are strangers to each other, living with ghosts and shadows of our love. I try to leave, but I just can't go. These chains I carry them alone. It breaks my heart to love you, but what else can I do? You say I choose
That's more like it. This is more like it.
this way. I say who choose
1,
you, hold on
a 3/4,
to your dreams longer than you do. People
and then 4/2,
girls that you like best,
and 4/4.
that never let you rest.
So hopefully this will actually be closer to being possible.
Don't find they live only inside your
Wait a second, that's at 2/3. These aren't quarters, they're thirds.
Oh, I try to leave, but I just can't go. These chains
These are quarters.
carry them alone.
These are indeed halves.
My heart to be with
Where's my 3/4? 3/4 gang.
what else can I
Here we are. Are these 3/4? Yes.
It breaks my heart to love.
We get 1 3/4. There we go. Okay.
But what else can I?
Now this is more like it. How much extra budget do we have? 15. That is indeed 15 left over. But we get an extra half with the extras. Where'd my halves go? Here's my half. And an extra 1. And yes, that would fit. Doesn't fit because of how these are shaped, but hey. Voila, it fits. So there is a valid solution. So this is much closer. How much longer did it take though? Although it was accurate, so I can't think of an easy, like, it definitely can be done, but actually, you know what we can do? let's just put it in there for now. Okay.
So late in the night. Oh, I loved him for a while. If there's only change, then nothing lasts. Yes, where you been, my dear?
So now we're checking if it's non-zero first.
Just out with some friends. None of your friends smoke cigarettes. So say it with a smile. Don't try to hide it with every white lie. The distance just widens. So say it with a smile. Please say it with a smile. He did everything wrong, but at least he's honest. I was always right, but I took something I never wanted. So say it with a smile. Don't try to hide it with every white lie. The distance just widens. So say it with a smile. Oh, say it with a smile.
Okay, so now first we will check if the distribution of that piece is 0. And if it is, then we just move on to the next piece. Then, if it's not 0, then we go, well, is the cost greater than the budget? If so, remove it from the list, change its distribution to 0.
She was knitting a skirt.
This needs to go up top. And since we're going in descending order, when we hit on one that is non-zero and less than the cost, we stop looking. That's good. Okay. This should actually work. Maybe, hopefully. So let's hope. Actually, let's go into here. We don't want to monitor the upper twice. We want to monitor the upper and the random. Okay, so it looks like we are actually getting a proper random spread now. So this one should have a distribution change. Okay, so this is actually closer to being a proper distribution. This is good. We are going to have to change this bit, but that's okay. So I think this is working at least close to correctly now. Not sure why. Which means, yes, I should be able to get rid of this.
Funny dress you're wearing, you said. You slip between the doors of the almost moving F train on the first day of our love. The smile you had in your eyes, the look that caught me by surprise. Felt like I've always known you, like you were always mine. You used to start a sentence that I would always end. The way that love is to bind. You also were my closest friend. You knew just when to hold me and when I need to be alone, and how to show your weakness and how to be
Somehow we got caught in a loop. That's not good.
like a petal in the wind, like the thought of giving in, like the
Frick. What did I wreck?
I am orphaned, like a flame that's losing its spark, like I'm missing its mark, like the love we used to share. I am orphaned. When time goes by so quickly and we are not the same, but yesterday meant nothing, could mean the world to us today. You wake up in the morning and wonder where it all went wrong, and how you didn't notice till the love you had is gone. Like a petal in the wind, like the thought of giving in, like the magic we once had.
Because it doesn't seem to run through the thing anymore. So it's getting caught in a loop right in here. So it's getting caught in this loop. But why? Getting caught looping this. Which means I don't think it's doing this. So what if we just move this outside here? Remove the else branch. because we are essentially doing an else branch. Let's see if that fixes it. Nope, it's still stuck in that loop. It got unstuck. Briefly. It has to go through the loop twice every single time. 2 or 3 times. Why? Oh, because there's... So let's actually move this inside here. And now it'll only happen when we hit a non-zero one. And that should help. Okay, yes. Which means we can get rid of this. It's just wasting our time. Yeah, that's one heck of a distribution change. Of undefined. Now that's unexpected.
Long before the winter had passed, while we
Oh yes, we need to change this condition.
you used to say there would be
If piece iterator
just you wait, you'll see.
is 0, yeah,
Chasing Victorian dreams of roasted apples and the smell
actually is less than 0.
of candlelight.
That should fix it. I forgot to change the condition when we changed the order it was going in, which will cause some pretty significant issues.
For days we never changed the clock at daylight savings time till spring had come. The hen said
There should have been a distribution change there.
love was left behind. He said you never do enough
Piece not allocated.
for me. I said, well, you
Oh joy.
your way. He said, how can you leave in such desperate times? I said, it's not gonna change. I've learned more than I wanted about how to win a fight. Nothing that I would boast. I'd rather have learned to be more kind to those I loved the most. I'd rather have learned to be more kind to those I loved the most. I wish I'd learned to be more kind to you I loved the most.
So there is still something going wrong with our distribution. With our distribution reassignment. Because the maximum cost should be 21. Wait a second though. Okay, let's see if that helps at all. I think we can get rid of the upper probably. 33, 21. That should have changed distribution. Yeah, so something is still going awry. Let's try changing that. I don't think it's going to make a big difference, but maybe. First, is it non-zero? Yes. We should actually set this here. And that should help. Let's see if that makes a difference. That's... oh. Piece not allocated. So why is it having such problems? Hmm. Okay, I think we actually go back to here, and I think I know what the problem is. Or at least I have an inkling of what the problem is. Let's set this not to equals, but just to strictly greater than. That might help. Sure, why it gets set to 100 without a distribution change. Hmm. Should have changed long before this. I'm still concerned. I'm not sure that that actually worked. Seems to be closer to working correctly, though. Okay, stress test time. Yeah, I think that's working much more seamlessly now. Although it seems to have given me the exact same. Oh, there we go. So it did actually give me a different allocation. Yeah, so it's working. Is it working well? But it's working. Okay, now we need to test if it's actually working well, though. So let's start by getting rid of this. That's garbage. I don't think we actually need this. I don't think we actually need to... Yeah, this will be easier. Just swap this bad boy around. Less than or equal to, of course. Okay, so now it's not actually going to change the distribution. It's just going to stop drawing random amounts up to that distribution. So it's going to exclude them without actually changing their distribution behavior, which is nice because then I don't have to reset their distribution behavior later, which is what I was planning on doing. And this is much simpler. Much simpler indeed, so... So let's see if it still works. This took a lot longer to implement than I expected it to, but it should make things run a little more seamlessly, which is good. Some good optimization. Okay. So they used up all 15 pieces. Let's see, so we have 9 times 3 is 27, plus 3 times 6 is 18. 27 plus 18 is 5... Sorry, 27 plus 18 is 35 plus 10, 45. Okay, 45 plus 3/4. Plus 9 times 3 is another 27. Oh, screw it. Calculator. So 9 times 3. Yep. And then 3 times 6. And 3 times 9. So 27 times 2. Plus 18. 72. Right on the money. Well, who am I to complain? It worked out exactly as planned. Wow. That's actually kind of amazing that it actually worked out so nicely. I wonder, are we gonna have zero budget every single time now? Maybe. Because yeah, this should be basically trivial now. So we have 9 quarters, of course. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have 3 halves. And we have 3 3/4. Right on the money. And I'm sure that there are other ways of fitting this together. So maybe we actually... Oh, so the extra pieces are potentially confounding, but they might also help. So I think now that this is much more fine-tuned, I think what we do is we actually reduce the number of extra pieces. Times 0.2. Let's crank that way down. Yep. Let's see how this distribution looks. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't quite work optimally all the time. Looks like I may have been a little bit brash. I think I crashed it. Let's try that again. That's more like it. Budget of 20. Let's see if it's possible, just for fun. 3 and 3/2, and 2/3, and 4/6. I have a feeling, just looking at this so far, doesn't look like it's especially possible. Yeah. Which means we probably need another algorithm to deal with excess budget. Yes, so I think what we do is we do actually subtract our budget with our extra pieces, because right now we're not doing that. But then what we can do is we can check to see if the budget. The thing is, like, we don't stop it if it goes over budget, like we do with our normal pieces. And then we should be able to just select pieces until budget is 0. I might need to start getting into putting these in common common thingies. Common events. There we go. That's the word. So yeah, I think that's the last piece of the selection puzzle, as it were. And, you know, then we can really get down to brass tacks and figure out how the heck we're supposed to represent this. I have some ideas kicking around, so hopefully that won't be too difficult. Oh, well, I suppose that's not the end of the story, because then we also have our order randomization. You know what? That's what I said we were going to work on. Let's do that first. I feel like our budget thing is more important. I think we can take that out. This is using game variable 310. What is 310? Where do we assign 310? Do we use it in here? Yes. Oh. That's new. So how did that happen? Because that was our first frick. And it got stuck? Okay, that's great. So it seems like it's still very buggy, but I don't know why. 17? So something's gone wrong here.
say no this time. I just forgot, but I'll say what you want just to make it alright. I'll give you what you need. I don't wanna fight anymore. Don't you see? Tonight
Probably should have looked to get more information out of that than just non-zero probability detected.
some nice things to you. Oh, if you say just one nice thing to me. Where did we lose the joy we found in each other? It seems so long ago. But I'll say what you want just to make it alright. And I'll give you what you need just to get through the night. And maybe, oh, just maybe.
Let's see where it gets stuck. It's not changing the distribution though. Oh dear, is there a problem with the distribution changing thing?
So I'll say what you want just to make it alright. I'll give you what you need. Doesn't matter who's right anymore. Don't you see? Oh baby, please don't turn away from me.
Hmm. So somewhere between
Say that you're leaving, thin as a shadow. Don't walk away, don't walk away. There's still waters to travel. Planted a garden, filled it with flowers. We dug a hole, we dug a hole. Now we're praying for showers. Went for a short walk, found you some new shoes. I hope they fit, I hope they fit. Please let me tie them for you. Ring, ring, ring. We have all the things we need to make it work. Ding, ding, ding. Please don't give up even though I know.
Okay, so that one actually completed.
Listen to the happy flying birds outside. Let their song fill you up. We are young and
Okay, so it's working correctly.
fat as an apple. Don't walk away, don't walk away. I can't eat well without you. We built a new house for our pet mouse. Now he is home, now he is home. The roof keeps out the owls. Went to the movies, got us the best seat. Don't fall asleep, don't fall asleep. Monsters are really scary. Ring, ring, ring. We have all the things we need to make it work. Ding, ding, ding. Please don't
So that one we ran out of pieces before we ran out of budget.
Long before the winter had passed, while we still had our dreams, you used to say,
So why can't I replicate the ones where it absolutely messed everything up?
just you wait, you'll see. Chasing Victorian dreams of roasted apples and the smell of morning scones, of
Oh.
candlelight and carriage rides, of winter green and snow. He slept for days, he never changed the clock at daylight savings time, till spring had come, the hens had caught up, my love was left behind. He said, you never do enough for me. I said, well, you never pull your weight.
Wait a second. I'm pretty sure that these aren't randomized. Okay, so... Shoot, I wasn't paying attention as to when that happened. But it ran out of possible pieces to allocate. Which tells me that there's something wrong with this. No, not this. With this. Hmm. But then it gets lost. Why does it get lost? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe this will be more enlightening. How did that happen?
you're leaving. Thin as a shadow.
Okay, how did this happen?
Walk away, don't walk away. There's still waters to travel. Planted a garden, filled it with flowers. We dug a hole, we dug a hole. Now
Can I
we're praying for showers.
go back
For a short walk.
just to see what happened there?
New shoes. I hope they fit, I hope they fit. Please let me tie them for you. Ring, ring, ring.
Well, I have created an infinite portal, but I'm no closer to finding out what the heck went wrong.
Please don't give up even though I know it hurts. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Listen to the happy flying birds outside. Let their song fill you up.
Why?
Young and we have say that you're leaving.
Why is this the case? I don't know.
Don't walk away. I can't eat well without you.
Okay,
Built a new house
frick.
for our pet mouse. Now he's home, now he's home. The roof keeps out the owls.
Cannot read cost of undefined. Yup.
To the movies. Got us some best seats. Don't fall asleep, don't fall asleep. Monsters are really scary. Ring, ring, ring. We have all the things we need to make it work. Ding, ding, ding. Please don't give up even though I know it hurts. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Listen to the happy flying birds outside. Let their song fill you up. We are young and we are continue time. Yes, we can. I think we can, I know we can. Oh, yes, we can. I think we can, I know we can. Oh, yes, we can. We can tune a piano, but we can tune a fish. I think we can, I know we can. Oh, yes, we can. I think we can, I know we can. Oh, yes, we can. I think we can, I know we can. Oh, yes, we can. We can tune a piano, but we can tune a fish. Ring, ring, ring. We have all the things we need to make it work.
309? 308?
Please don't give up even though I know it hurts. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Listen to the happy flying birds outside.
309.
Let their song fill you up. We are young and we have plenty of time. We have all the things we
Oh, we said it's 309.
ding, ding, ding. Please don't
Okay.
give up even though I know it hurts. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Listen to the happy flying birds outside. Let their song fill you up. We are young and we have plenty of time.
That should be fine. Unless it's strictly less than, which would change things. It is strictly less than. That explains a lot. So if you happen to roll a 99, you're hooped. So I had already accounted for this the first time I wrote this code. And then, so past me was very intelligent, and present me is very dumb, apparently. I think what we do is we include another conditional branch here. So if the maximum distribution is less than the distribution we have stored, then otherwise keep the maximum distribution. Okay, I think that makes sense. Hopefully it works. So it looked like we got a max distribution of 100, which we shouldn't get. Yeah. So that shouldn't be happening. So why is it happening? Oh, I have this the wrong way around. That's why. That's why it's happening. Now it should work correctly. Nice. Well, now it seems to not be breaking, which is good. At least so far. Hmm. Need to make a little table somewhere. Like a hall. Just to keep track of this. One of 12, one of 6. One of 4, one of 3, one of 2, 1.
Eu vou dançar quando eu sinto algo dentro, algo que não devo lavar. Eu vou escutar as músicos brasileiros.
2 of 3,
Dança, toca,
3 of 4.
para que lembramos
Oh, wait a second.
da
The 1 doesn't go there.
sonha, para que lembremos a alegria.
3 of 4. There's the 1.
No movimento posso crer
5 of 4.
do que beleza pode ficar. A rainha de tudo que parece oscuro.
4 of 3.
Dança, toca,
3 of 2. Oh no, we do have 3 halves.
chorar, sonha,
3 of 2.
que lembremos a alegria. E quando tudo nós dançamos
5 of 3.
nos transformamos em tristeza e alegria. Não são
7 of 4.
elas são maneiras de amar no mundo. Dança, toca, para que lembramos da vida. Chorar, sonha, para que lembremos a alegria. Dança, toca, para que lembramos da vida. Chorar, sonha,
Okay, cost 1, 2, 3, 4. Cost of a half is 6. Eight, 9, 12, 15. What's the cost of 4 thirds? 16. Cost of 3 halves is 18. 5 thirds is 20 and 21. Be 60, 85, 100, 20, 0, 35, 60, 90, 0, 100, 0, 0, 15, 0, 30, 0, 55, 0, 70, 0, 80, 0, 100. Ten, 15, 20, 28, 31, 41, 48, 0, 63, 75, 80, 90, 100. Okay. This table. Hopefully I can do a little less mental math. Let's go on easy. So at 69 we should be good. So now our distribution should be oh, actually everything should be fine still. So now at a budget of 3, now we should only be getting 1/4. And we have the allocation completion bug. Let's try it on a harder difficulty where we'll get changes sooner. Yep, that's good. Down to 3. Yep. Okay, so we keep getting stuck. Why is that? what does it do when it runs out of budget? It just keeps trying, and then it gets stuck in a loop. Piece budget is equal to 0, then break this loop. Now we should stop running into that. Hopefully. So now it should have changed. Now it should have changed. Oh no, now it should have changed. Yup. There we go. And it ends. Beautiful. Marvelous.
You say I can be loyal, not faithful. I say fine, but I will return the favor. Our love is just too big for two people. Fine, go after that dream. You've
Now that we are tracking budget over both of them, this is important. -3. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so this time we ran out of pieces and everything was fine. And then, of course, later we will have to consider what to do with excess budget if we have too many tiles to fill and not enough pieces. Because we do need to make sure that this is actually possible. But I think that'll about wrap it up. So yeah, thanks for joining, and I will catch you next time, which will maybe be tomorrow, if everything goes well. Yes, I broke my operating system on my Minecraft server, so we'll have to see. And I do have a homework assignment due tomorrow, so no, not tomorrow, the day after. So I'm more than halfway done it, and I did a bunch of that today, so it should be doable. Anyhow, thank you for tuning in. I will see you when I see you next. Thank you for joining in, whether it was 10 seconds, 10 minutes, heck, maybe even a little bit longer. And I will catch you next time.